Good morning, students. Now we come to type 4 of non-homogeneous equation. Non-homogeneous. So far I have discussed with you type 3 where an equation which is reducible to homogeneous. But in this case, this type 4 it is different from type 3. And the method of type 3, how we solve type 3 does not satisfy, means we cannot apply that method to this type of equation in type 4. And in this case the equation is given as dy dx is equal to ax plus by plus c divided by a prime x plus b prime y plus c prime, with the condition here a by a prime is equal to b by b prime. See, this is type 4, whereas in type 3 the equation is of the same form, but with the condition a by a prime is different from b by b prime. So here that method is not applicable. Why? Because in this case you have a by a prime is equal to b by b prime. So and consequently the point of intersection cannot be found. So here let us take this a by a prime equal to b by b prime equal to m, where by ax plus by is equal to m times of a prime x plus b prime y. So if you have this type an equation, given any equation of this form which satisfies this condition, then let us solve it using this method of type 4, because type 3 method is not applicable for this type of problem. So now this name this as equation 1. Now this equation, if you replace this ax plus by by m times of a prime x plus b prime y, so this equation 1 reduces to, instead of ax plus by, write it as m times of ax plus a prime x plus b prime y plus c divided by this denominator will remain as it is. Now for this you put a prime x plus b prime y is equal to z. Now when you differentiate this with respect to x, what we have is dz dx is equal to a prime dx gives you 1 plus b prime into dy dx. But dy dx from equation 2 here, this is equation 2, is nothing but m times of a prime x plus b prime y by a prime x plus b prime y plus c prime. But instead of a prime x plus b prime y, you replace it by z. So we have a prime plus b prime into mz plus c divided by z plus c prime. Now here the variables are separated. So once it is separated, you can solve the problems easily using the method of separation of variables, or we can see what is the method that can be solved for this type 4 of the equation, which is non-homogeneous. So here let us see the following problems. So dy dx is equal to 4x plus 6y plus 5 divided by 3y plus 2x plus 4. Or you can write, as you can see here, this 2 is, you can express it as a multiple, take 2 outside, so this is same as 2 into 2x plus 3y, and write first this from the denominator as 2x plus 3y. So therefore this equation is of the same type, that is dy dx is equal to m times of a prime x plus b prime y plus c by a prime x plus b prime y. Now putting 2x plus 3y is equal to v, name this as equation 3. Differentiate this with respect to x. We get 2 plus 3 into dy dx is equal to dv dx. So dv dx, or you can write here, or dy dx is equal to 1 by 3 of dv dx minus 2, and name this as equation 4. Now using 3 and 4, in equation 2, we get 1 by 3 of dv dx minus 2 equal to 2 times, what is equation 2? This is equation 3, I mean 3, this is 3, this is 4, okay, this is 5. So using 4 and 5 in 3. So here we have, this is equation 3, that is 2 into 2x plus 3y, you replace it by v, and 2x plus 3y also replace it by v. So that therefore instead of dy dx here, dy dx, you replace it by equation 5, that is 1 by 3 dv dx minus 2, and whereas from the right hand side you replace it by 2v plus 5 divided by v plus 4. The reason is since v here is equal to 2x plus 3y. Now or cross multiply now, or dv dx minus 2 is equal to 3 times of 2v plus 5 divided by v plus 4. You just cross multiply this 3, that is dv dx is equal to 3 of 2v plus 5 divided by v plus 4, and then bring this 2 to the right hand side plus 2. So this will be equal to 6v plus 15 plus 2v plus 8 by taking the LCM divided by v plus 4, which is nothing but 6v, that is 8v plus 23 divided by v plus 4. So this implies that dv dx is equal to this. Or you can write now, interchange this, or dx dv now, or dx dv. So this will be v plus 4 divided by 8v plus 23. So I want to divide here this 1 by 1. This is the method, see it carefully. Here the coefficient of v is 8, so I want to multiply here by 8 in the numerator, and for that if I introduce 1 upon 8, I have to put here 8v, because 8 by 8 can be cancelled, remain as 4, and then plus here you have 4, so for that 8 into 4 gives you 32, so that 8 with this 32 remains as 4. The denominator will remain as 8v plus 23, will remain as it is. Or you can write here dx is equal to 1 upon 8, this one, into 1 plus dash divided by 8v plus 23 into dv. So for that 8v is already there plus 23, but here the denominator it should be 32, because 1 by 8 I have taken it outside. So what is 23? 23 here, in the 23 plus some number will give you 32, so 23 plus 9, so that's why I have to put 9 here, so that when you multiply here you will get 8v plus 23 plus 9, which is same as 8v plus 32. So this, remember, this is the method how we solve this type 4 of the problems. So here we have 1 by 8 dv plus 9 by 8, because 1 by 8 is common, 9 by 8 dv divided by 8v plus 23. Now integrating, we get dx here, integral of dx is equal to 1 by 8 integral of dv plus 9 by 8 integral of dv by 8v plus 23, which is equal to 1 by 8 integral of dv plus 9 by 8 into 8. I have to introduce 8 here. Why? Because this d of 8v plus 23 divided by 8v plus 23. d of 8v here, d of 8v plus 23 is nothing but 8 into dv. So there is no 8 here, so that I have, so that's why I have introduced 8 in the denominator, so that 8 which comes from here will get cancelled, so remain as this one only. So or x plus c, you write the constant from the left hand side, or from the right hand side, integral of this will be v by 8 plus 9 by 64, and integral of this is log of 8v plus 23. So now you replace this v by, what is v? v here is 2x plus 3y. So when you replace it by 2x plus 3y, we get x plus c here is equal to 2x plus 3y divided by 8 plus 9 by 64 log of 8v, that is 8 times of 2x plus 3y plus 23 is equal to, cross multiply to this, you have 8x plus 8c is equal to 2x plus 3y plus 9.8 log of 16x plus 24y plus 23. Or you can write the solution will be 6x, bring this to this side, 6x minus 3y plus 8c is equal to 9 by 8 log of 16x plus 24y plus 23 is the required solution, where c is an arbitrary constant. So this is the required solution. I hope it is clear to you. So the remaining problems I have solved. If in case you don't understand, you let me know. Okay.